Boom, guys! Welcome back to Trafford Talks. We've been through a couple of. We've already done the Premier League and Championship predictions, but as promised, for all you League One fans out there, we have got our League One predictions. First of all, we are just going to move straight over to our League One predictions. What a game of foot! What a weekend of football we've got coming up, especially with the Championship. We've got some big games coming up and it's gonna be one to watch. It's gonna be an absolute showstorm for Premier League predictions and every other table and league predictions this week. I cannot wait for the games to get underway. And of course, guys, remember to comment down your predictions below so I can see if you agree or disagree with mine. So the first game we are going to look at, my guys, is Wimbledon versus Mansfield Town. I hate talking about Wimbledon as Walsall are my home team and they have been since I was a child. And the fact they beat us in the playoffs at Wembley was very disheartening. And they open up the weekend against Mansfield. Wimbledon are the better team at the moment against Mansfield, and with it being at Wimbledon, I hate doing it, but I am going to back Wimbledon. And I am going to fly through this as quick as I can, but I'm going to go Wimbledon 2, Mansfield 1. Then we're going to move on to our next game, another half 12 kickoff, which is Huddersfield Town versus Wigan Athletic. It's a pretty mid table clash, to be completely honest. Wigan are a game in hand on. Wigan do have a game in hand on Huddersfield, so if they did win that, they would be in front on points and goal difference. But I am going to back Huddersfield here, only just. I'm going to go Huddersfield 2-1, 2-1, 2. Oh, back to back 2-1s here. I'm sensing a theme. Our third game of the weekend is Barnsley versus Leighton Orient. Leighton Orient, again, another mid table clash here. But Barnsley do actually have 3 games on Leighton Orient. So if Barnsley got the 9 points from those 3 games, it would actually see them comfortably in the top 3. Um, Especially because they have a +5 goal ratio as well. So I am going to back Barnsley here. I'm going to back it by quite a lot as well. I'm going to go Barnsley 3, like Orient 1. And it's time for a city and town that I absolutely adore and love. But they are not having the best start to the season, are they? They have been absolutely shocking over the past few weeks. It's none other than Blackpool. I don't know what's happened to them over the years, but they started to fall off. I mean, they went up to League One, and they was there for a while, and then they just come back down. I think Blackpool were a Premier League team at one point, but they're just not doing good enough. And for me, I think they're gonna lose here as well. They come up against Lincoln. Actually, do you know what? No, I don't think they do. I'm going based off the fact that I was in Blackpool for the weekend a couple of weekends ago when they come up against Cardiff City and they actually beat Cardiff at home. And with Cardiff being top of the table as well, and Blackpool, I believe, at that point they were bottom of the table at that time. Just shows that it doesn't matter where you're on the table. If you show up, you show up. And I'm going to say they beat Lincoln here. I'm going to say 2-1. I'm going to say Blackpool 2, Lincoln City 1. And we're going to move on to Thogden's Bolton. Thogden and Thogdad's Bolton. They come up against Exeter City. Bolton Wanderers having a good season. They always seem to fall shy of the playoffs or going up by automatic promotion. But they are playing very well just lately, and they have got played 18 games and only lost 3 times, with the second best defensive record in the league. Bolton are looking very good, very, very, very good, and yeah, in fact, Stevenage have the best defensive record in the league, and Bolton have the second best defence in the league. So that just shows, doesn't it? It just shows. I mean, Northampton have have let 18 goals in, and so have Bradford, and Bradford are second. So it just shows. But for me, sorry to all you boys in Exeter, but Bolton Wanderers are going to win this comfortably, especially with them being at home as well. I'm going to go Bolton 4, Exeter 1. And it's another team that I don't like talking about, of course, not because I'm a Man United fan, but because I am part of a Warsaw group that went to Wembley, and obviously we went to Wembley because of this team right here, Bradford. Oh God, what a team! I hate talking about Bradford City. They nicked a goal on the last day of the season in the 90 plus seventh minute to send them up to League One. Heartbreaking for Warsaw fans, but despite that, they have been very, very good. They are second in the table and come up against Reading, who are, let's face it, 3 points off the bottom. They are 3 points off the bottom three, and I don't see this going any other way. To be honest, I'm going to go Bradford 3, Reading 1. Our next game, just north of Staffordshire, we have Burton Albion against the Southers, the Southerners in Wickham Wanderers. Burton Albion, again, 3 points off that bottom three. It's all to play for in that bottom half. One win could change it for anybody, and especially with Burton Albion having the same goal difference as Blackpool, it could all change. And with Peterborough having a lower goal difference, one win for either of them could change it drastically. Wickham, however, are mid-table. They again are not out of the relegation fight, but they are further away from the promotion fight than relegation. Um, with this being at Burton, you have just got your first draw of the weekend. I'm going to go Burton Albion 2, Wickham Wanderers 2. And we've got another big game coming up now. It's Cardiff City against Doncaster Rovers. Doncaster went up. They did go up, and you can't disrespect them for going up. They did have a good start to the season, but they are very, very close to relegation. And they're coming up against league leaders in Cardiff City. Cardiff come down. There was like, forget that. We're not having that. We're going straight back up. And they're doing a good job of it. And for me, Doncaster, you better hold on to your hats because you're going to get rocked here. Cardiff City 3, Doncaster Rovers 0. And it's ex-Premier League 2 years ago, Luton Town, back-to-back relegated Luton Town, up against bottom of the table, Port Vale. I must say I'm very happy that Port Vale are at the bottom of the table with the way their fans were with Walsall fans last season. And for me, Port Vale, stay where you are. You're not going anywhere. Luton Town are 3 points off the top, off the promotions, but they have Stevenage do have 2 games in hand here, which could help them drastically. Um, but yeah, I mean the points difference is 14. Port Vale have got a -10. Excuse me, they've got a -10 goal ratio. Yes, they have got a game in hand on Plymouth and a game in hand on all the other teams above them besides Peterborough. But for me, sorry, Luton Town absolutely storm this. Luton Town 4, Port Vale 1. Then it's a mid-table clash, I believe, from what I can gather. No, it's not. It's Peterborough United versus Northampton. Walsall draw Northampton in the EFL Trophy, and it's not an ideal draw for us, to be honest. We always seem to get them, or Peterborough United, and Peterborough United are just not the same team as they were last season. They were near the bottom last season and still won the EFL Trophy, so fair play to them. But do you know what? They are going to get out the relegation zone. They are going to beat Northampton. I mean, Northampton are sat on 24 points. Peterborough are on 19, and Northampton have. Do you know what? Peterborough 2, Northampton 1. You've got an upset. You have got an upset. It's not a major upset, but it is one. Plymouth versus Rotherham. Plymouth Argyle last season. Oh God, I didn't feel for them when they beat Liverpool in the FA Cup. Though, what a result for Plymouth Argyle! But they are heading towards League Two by the way things are looking, unless they can pull off a very good win against Rotherham, and I think they can. I think they just need the belief, and they need the willpower to beat a team like Rotherham. Rotherham are not the greatest of teams. I saw last season in the Championship they were fighting and fighting and fighting until the end, and they are a very good team when they want to be. So I'm going to give this to Plymouth Argyle. I think it's going to be a very cagey game. I think it's going to be Plymouth 3, Rotherham United 2. And our final League One game of the weekend, I believe it is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 26, 24. Our final game of League One this weekend is none other than Warsaw's ex-player Nathan Lowe's team in Stockport County up against Warsaw's arch nemesis, who Walsall knocked out of the EFL trophy on Tuesday night in Stevenage Town. Let's have a look here. So let's have a look where we are. Stockport are fourth in the table. They were awful in the EFL trophy. They've had a couple of losses over the past few weeks. They haven't been their greatest, but they're coming up against Stevenage. And if Stevenage actually won this game with a game in hand on Stockport, they would actually leapfrog them and put themselves comfortably, potentially, if Bradford lost, they could put themselves third, which would be pretty comfortable for Stevenage. But the problem is with Stevenage, as you can see right here by their goal difference, let me just show you right here. If you look at their goal difference here, they've scored 19 in 17 games, but they've let in 12. Their defence is very, very good, but their attacking side is absolutely dog awful, and it just doesn't balance out. I think that is why Walsall beat them on Tuesday, just because of the sheer fact that they're too reliant on defence. Look at Stockport though; they've scored 25 goals. Yes, they've let 21 in. The defence isn't as good as Stevenage is, but they have scored considerably more goals. And for me, I think Stockport win this. I'm going to go Stockport County 2, Stevenage 1. And there we go, guys. Wow. Only one more set of predictions to go through. But that is my League One predictions for Saturday, the 13th of December. And do remember, guys, to always come back to Trafford Talks for the greatest channel in regards to Premier League, Championship, League One, League Two, and all predictions and everything Manchester United. And now, just for you Walsall fans, everything Walsall FC. And until next time, guys, and the next video, peace.